2025 Oscar nomination predictions for the month of December. The Golden Globes have weighed in, the Critics' Choice have weighed in, other awards bodies have weighed in, and these predictions are going to be pretty crazy. So strap on, buckle up, do whatever you need to do to prepare yourself because this is going to be a pretty wild ride. All right, let's do this. I'm also going to try to get through this very quickly. Best Picture. Number 1, Honora. Number 2, The Brutalist. Number 3, Conclave. Number 4, Amelia Perez. Number 5, The Substance. Number 6, Doom Part 2. Number 7, Wicked. Number 8, A Complete Unknown. Number 9, Nickel Boys. And number 10, September 5. Number 11, Sing Sing. Number 12, A Real Pain. Number 13, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Number 14, I'm Still Here. Number 15, Gladiator 2. Number 16, The Wild Robot. Number 17, Nosferatu. Number 18, All We Imagine Is Light. Number 19, Queer. Number 20, Challengers. So I think it's fine if people are still predicting Sing Sing. I'm keeping it out for now and waiting for it to get 3 SAG nominations and PGA before I put it back in. I mean, if September 5 gets PGA, then I may have to keep September 5 in picture, in spite of the good performance from Sing Sing at SAG or in PGA and whatnot. So yeah, so there's that. I think, yeah, for right now, I'm gonna leave Sing Sing out because of what happened at the Globe, and considering how Globe voters are now thinking very similarly to Oscar voters nowadays. I take that seriously. Um, and I don't think Sing Sing really appeals to international voters that well. I think The Substance is going to be this year's Mad Max Fury Road, Joker, and Promised Young Woman. People unsure if it gets nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars and then it gets directed at the Golden Globes and becomes a top 5 contender for Best Picture, which is why you see it at number 5. I don't have Doom Part 2 predicted in certain tech categories, and yeah, I think the Best Picture lineup is going to be divided by studio. I know studios can have more than one movie in Best Picture, like A24 last season with Past Lives and The Zone of Interest, Netflix with Marriage Story and The Irishman, and also with The Power of the Dog and Don't Look Up. But with Honora, you have Neon, Brutalist, A24, Conclave, Focus Features, Amelia Perez, Netflix, The Substance, Mubi, Doom Part 2, Warner Brothers, Wicked, Universal, A Complete Unknown, Searchlight, Nickel Boys, Amazon MGM, and September 5, Paramount. So I think all those movies are the main priorities of each of these studios. Best Director: Sean Baker, Brady Corbett, Jacques Audiard, Edward Berger, Coralie Farjad, Paya Kapadia, Denis Villeneuve, Ramel Ross, John M. Chu, Mohamed Rasalouf. Nickel Boys might get picture and adapt the screenplay. In the same way that Nickel Boys and September 5 only got Drama Picture nominated at the Globes this season, both of those movies could just get picture and screenplay at the Oscars. September 5, picture and original screenplay. Nickel Boys, picture and adapted screenplay. I know I was saying that maybe Mermel could make director, and spoiler alert, I don't have it in cinematography or supporting actress. I was even floating it around in editing, but I don't think it'll make that. But yeah, Payo, watch out for her at BAFTA, watch out for her at the Oscars. Best Actress: Mikey, Madison, Carla Sofia Gascon, Demi Moore, Angelina Jolie, Marion Jean Baptiste. I have a feeling that Baptiste is going to make the 5, and so that's why I have her ear over Cynthia Erivo. Otherwise, I would have had Cynthia Erivo. Fernanda Torres feels like someone who just gets nominated at Globe, not Critics' Choice, not SAG, not BAFTA, but she wins the Globe, and like that's it. Kind of like Jodie Foster in Mauritania. Nicole Kidman, Baby Girl, Tilda Swinton, Pamela Anderson. Best Actor: Brody for the win. Chalamet, Fiennes, Domingo, Craig, Grant. Expected for Golden Globe, not really expected for Critics' Choice. And then he gets Dallas Fort Worth Critics Association over Dale Craig. He gets that nomination over Dale Craig, and the top four show up there as well. So that's kind of strong. That's a little strong. So that's why he's number 6. He's this year's Jared Leto in the Little Things, or he could be this year's Eddie Redmayne in The Good Nurse, where he's going for that low nomination, gets quite a lot of precursors, but doesn't get it at the end of the day. Eisenberg, Benadir for the SAGs and SAG only. Sebastian Stan, I think he'll split his vote between this and The Apprentice, so he might not really be a thing in Best Actor this year. And then Glenn Powell for Hitman. Best Supporting Actress: Saldana Grande, Margaret Qualley, Isabella Rossellini, Felicity Jones, Selena Gomez, Angelina Ellis-Taylor, Danielle Deadwyler, Natasha Lyonne, Saoirse Ronan. When you have international support, listen, and I think Emilia Perez, Zoe Saldana will benefit off of the fact. I think she's more likely to win the Golden Globe and the BAFTA than Grande. Grande might win Critics' Choice. Grande might win SAG, but Golden Globe, BAFTA, and Oscar have international voting members, and they're going to favor Emilia Perez over Wicked, especially given the fact that Emilia Perez is a bigger contender for Best Picture than Wicked, and Saldana is more of a veteran actress than Grande, and so yeah, there you go. I think Saldana has the edge. Quali, there's no. Some people think she's Mila Kunis in Black Swan, but I will put a counter argument of Olivia Colman and Jessie Buckley getting nominated for playing the same character in The Lost Daughter. So make of that what you will. Felicity Jones, if she gets BAFTA, she'll get the Oscar nomination, even if she doesn't get SAG. And then Selena Gomez, she might make it at the Oscars at the end of the day, and she might take out Felicity Jones. We'll just have to see. Then you have everyone else. Ellis Taylor, who might get like that lone Critics' Choice. I called them Critics' Choice saves. You only get nominated for Critics' Choice, no other precursor, no Globes, no SAG, no BAFTA, but you still get nominated at the Oscars. It happened last season with America Ferrera for Barbie, and of course Brian Henry Causeway, Charlotte Rampling 45 years in lead actress, and Michael Shannon Nocturnal Animals. Best Supporting Actor: Kieran Culkin, only because he might sweep it. I don't think A Real Pain's going to get a Best Picture nomination, but he might sweep the season. But if he doesn't, Guy Pearce wins. Edward Norton, Yuri Borisov, Denzel Washington, bet against him at your own peril. I already tried that with The Tragedy of Macbeth. It didn't work out. I didn't think he was going to get nominated. He got nominated. He got nominated for Roman J. Israel Esquire. He got nominated for Flight. Bet against him at your own peril. Which means I have Clarence Backlund outside in case the SAGs want to do something really stupid. I worry that there might be a conversation to be had where voters might think, well, oh, he's not really playing a character. He's just playing himself, and that doesn't really count. And then he gets snubbed because of that. Whether it's at SAG or it's at the Oscars. I fear for him. I fear for him being a Delroy Lindo. I fear for him being another Danielle Deadwyler in Till. I mean, as if Danielle Deadwyler isn't already going to pull it. Another Danielle Deadwyler. Like, Macklin, you know how Delroy got snubbed for Da 5 Bloods at SAG. Da 5 Bloods gets Ensemble nominated at SAG, and then Chadwick Boseman, Color Purple, Ensemble, and Danielle Brooks. That could happen with Sing Sing. Sing Sing could get Ensemble and Coleman Domingo, but miss Clarence Macklin. And they could all and they could nominate the SAGs. They could nominate Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice. Mark Edelstein, Adam Pearson, I'm predicting for the BAFTAs for supporting actor, and Stanley Tucci has been a non-starter throughout the season. So yeah, I fear for Macklin. I know it sounds crazy, or it might sound crazy, but I would say watch out. If and the only reason why I say this is because of that Golden Globe snub. Again, Sing Sing probably doesn't appeal that much to international voters, so you probably shouldn't expect them at BAFTA. But yeah, that's two hits right there. Golden Globe, BAFTA, and then potentially SAG maybe if they decide to go for something. If they decide to really be stupid about it, only if they decide to really be stupid about it. Kind of like how they snubbed Fantasia Barrino at SAG for whatever reason. Original screenplay: Honora, The Brutalist, The Substance, September 5, A Real Pain. I have September 5 over A Real Pain because I have September 5 in picture and not A Real Pain. And I don't have A Real Pain in picture. All We Imagine Is Light, Challengers, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, His Three Daughters, The Apprentice. Best Adapted Screenplay: Conclave, Nickel Boys, Emilia Perez, Doom Part 2, A Complete Unknown. If The Complete Unknown gets a WGA nomination, I think that this nomination right here, this prediction right here, supports the Best Picture package that I think A Complete Unknown will get for the Oscar. Kind of like how American Fiction got nominated for score or something like that. Although I will say I wasn't a fan of that nomination. I haven't seen A Complete Unknown yet. I don't know if I'm going to be a fan of that movie. We'll see. Sing Sing, I left it out. Wicked, I'm Still Here, The Room Next Door, The Wild Robot. Best Animated Feature Film: The Wild Robot, Inside Out 2, Flow, Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, Memoir of a Snail, Moana 2, Transformers 1, The Glassworker, Lord of the Rings: War of the Rohirrim, Despicable Me 4. There's it's possible that Flow might be number 2 instead of number 3, which I wouldn't mind because Flow is a great movie. But yeah, this is the top. Yeah, this is my 10. These are my predicted 10. Documentary feature: No Other Land, Sugar King, soundtrack to a coup d'etat, Ebelin, not Ibelin, Ebelin, Porcelain War, Dahomey, Daughters, Union, Black Box Diaries, Will and Harper. Not impossible for Will and Harper to get in, but I don't think it's going to get in. Not impossible for Dahomey to get in. I feel less confident about Daughters. I don't feel that confident about Black Box Diaries. And although Union could get in, I replaced Union with soundtrack to a coup d'etat. International feature: Emilia Perez, Seed of the Sacred Fig, I'm Still Here, Kneecap, Vermilio, Flow, Santosh, How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies, The Girl with the Needle, Universal Language. Watch out for Santosh. Watch out for Make Millions. Maybe Girl with the Needle. I would love for Flow to get nominated. Maybe The Seed of the Sacred Fig gets snubbed in the same way that A Hero and Decision to Leave gets snubbed. Maybe. And the talk of Emilia Perez losing international feature to an international feature that's not nominated for Best Picture is not a that's not a realistic possibility. Two reasons. If it was, then the sign number one, there would have to be major controversies attached to Emilia Perez. That's not just solely film Twitter bashing on it. I know people hate it on film Twitter. That doesn't count as controversy. It's just people hating on it. Whether or not the reasons to hate on it are justified. So there has to be actual like big controversies that come out after the nominations that will leave a bad taste in Academy voters' mouths, kind of like Russell Crowe assaulting that BAFTA person and losing the Oscar to Denzel Washington as a result. That would take out Amelia Perez. That will cause some other international feature to win here. Otherwise, the voting body would have to be like the Gothams, like a voting body of 5 people, like because they are the type of people that would do something interesting, where they would have, if their rule, like if they had like international features in picture and something else for international feature, or sorry, if they had an international feature in picture and then I'm just using this as an example because I'm not sure if international features qualify for Best Picture, but I feel like a voting body of like 5 people would be more likely to do something creative. And if they had like an international feature in their Best Picture 5, and that same movie is also nominated for international feature, maybe they might throw that another movie a bone in international feature. Like I say Gotham's, but really it's just what I mean is a group of 5, maybe 7 people voting on any award show or critics group or whatever. The point being is that when you have a voting body as large as 11,000, like the Academy, that mindset of choosing something else for international feature, other than the one international feature that's in Best Picture, is non-existent. Like no voting group that large would do that, would think like that. That's the thing. You're when you have that large of a voting body, you're delving into a little bit more of a populist middle brow mindset, and that mindset is not going to try to give something else international feature. So yeah, that's my little spiel. I hope I got my point across well enough. Best film editing: Emilia Perez, Conclave, Honora, The Brutalist, The Substance, Doom Part 2, Wicked, September 5, Nickel Boys, A Complete Unknown. If it's not going to be Doom Part 2, if for whatever reason that thing gets stubbed, I will predict Emilia Perez to win. I've seen some scenes of Emilia Perez, very cutty editing. Best Sound: Doom Part 2, Emilia Perez, A Complete Unknown, Gladiator 2, Alien Romulus, Wicked, Blitz, Joker Folie à Deux, The Wild Robot, Deadpool, and Wolverine. It's kind of wild that Deadpool and Wolverine got shortlisted for sound. Alien Romulus could be this year's The Creator / Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Visual effects: Doom Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Alien Romulus, Civil War, Twisters, Gladiator 2, Better Man, Mufasa the Lion King, Deadpool and Wolverine, Wicked. I am only predicting one monkey movie to get a visual effects nomination. One. Better Man, monkey movie. Mufasa has Rafiki in it. Wicked has those flying monkeys. Gladiator 2 also has those monkeys. Has monkeys in it. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's it. Also, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and Alien Romulus are technically under the banner of Disney, and Disney tends to do well in this category, so yeah, that also justifies Alien Romulus being in this category. Mufasa just isn't well liked, and I don't think Deadpool's visual effects is impressive enough to make it in. Cinematography: The Brutalist, Conclave, The Girl with the Needle, Maria, Emilia Perez, Doom Part 2, Nickel Boys, Nosferatu, Complete Unknown, Gladiator 2. The Girl with the Needle looking to be this year's El Conde. Production design: Wicked, Doom Part 2, Gladiator 2, The Brutalist, Nosferatu, Conclave, Beetlejuice, Emilia Perez, Blitz, Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. The fact that Beetlejuice is not locked in for nominations in production design or costume design is wild to me. Costumes: Wicked, Doom Part 2, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, Maria, Conclave, Beetlejuice, Emilia Perez, Blitz, Furiosa, and Mad Max Saga. Makeup and hair, The Substance, Beetlejuice, Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, A Different Man, Doom Part 2, Wicked, Waltzing with Brando, Maria, The Apprentice. Original score, The Brutalist, excuse me, Conclave, Amelia Perez, The Wild Robot, The Room Next Door. If Iglesias does not get BAFTA, I will predict challengers. Sing Sing, Blitz, Nosferatu, Gladiator 2. Because usually Iglesias gets nominated for the Oscar when he has at least a Golden Globe nomination in the same season and or BAFTA nomination in the same season. So if he doesn't get BAFTA, I'll put challengers in. Best Original Song. El Mal, Kiss the Sky, Mi Camino, The Journey, Harper and Will Go West. I'm predicting like a weird Critics' Choice to Oscars thing for that movie, for this song. So, yeah, maybe. Compress, Repress, Challengers. Maybe. That's a maybe. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be unwise to predict it for the Oscar. It could get a lone song nomination, and I know some people might think it would be more likely to get a lone score nomination than a lone song nomination. And, like, maybe, but it's not impossible if it gets lone song. I mean, it could get both song and score. It could get snubbed. It could get snubbed for both. Sick in the Head, Kneecap, Like a Bird, Sing Sing, Tell Me It's You, Mufasa the Lion King, and Beyond from Moana 2. Animated short film. Yuck! In the Shadow of the Cypress. Persebes. A man named Wojtek. Origami. Me. Beautiful Men. Wander to Wonder. Bottle George. The 21. I saw the I think I saw the synopsis for Yuck. And I felt that, you know what? Maybe this could win. Maybe this could win. Because this seems hilarious. Best documentary short film. The Only Girl in the Orchestra, Instruments of a Beating Heart, A Swim Lesson, Planet Walker, Incident, Once Upon a Time in Ukraine, Eternal Father, Death by Numbers, The Quilters, Until He's Back. Name of the game here, Best Title. So, either Only Girl in the Orchestra or Instruments of a Beating Heart, I think, is winning this. It could be Once Upon a Time in Ukraine, but I don't know about that. And then finally, live action short. The Masterpiece, Anuja, The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent, Clodagh, Alien, The Last Ranger, The Ice Cream Man, An Orange from Jaffa, I'm Not a Robot, and The Compatriot. Well, that about does it. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like. If you do so, that'll be greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for more videos. I know some of these predictions are rather crazy, but be nice to me. Be nice to other people in the comment sections. And yeah. And then, until next time. Shalom.